Hello, you guys. In today's video, this is going to actually be a voiceover for my experience when we went to Austin, Texas for the production of my wine. So yeah, this is me in the beginning, just letting you guys see that we actually ordered a charcuterie board. And that's my babe, Carrie, as you guys may already know. Yeah, he had just said something mighty funny at that point, so yeah. So we got the crackers, the cashew, the cheese, y'all. That cheese was so good along with that chocolate and with them nuts. You can't never go wrong with a little bit of nuts in your chocolate, y'all. I'm talking about so good. We ate both bars of that cheese. And we're about to make the perfect wine. So that's what I just told you guys right there, because we are, So we're just waiting on some samples and everything to come along. But first, we're going to eat on this charcuterie board because we have not eaten. So yeah. It was definitely good. So this is like the menu of the wines that we're about to taste right now. So we end up just tasting 4 wines until we, to help us kind of get an idea of the kind of wine I wanted to create. So the creation of my wine, I wanted to be sweet, not too sweet, not too dry, not too bitter, but all in between so it can hit every expectation. Like when I enjoy wine, I enjoy my wines to be kind of fruity, not strong, but can tell that it's strong. Just overall good wine. So here go 4 samples right here. So we have the Diablo, the French Fling, however you pronounce that in the other word, because I don't know. But look, y'all, it was definitely strong. That's a what, Pinot Noir or something like that. But yeah, we just sipping away and just tasting away at this point. It was definitely an experience for us. Which I didn't get any of those, it just, just getting an idea of what I want, to base it with and start with, or the idea of the flavor that I may want. I do not like dry wine. I don't like bitter wine. I don't like wine that's too sweet. But I enjoy wine. I'm going to tell you something. These grapes were not cheap, okay? I got an expensive grape because I want you to enjoy your wine and not have a headache. So at this point, what we're doing is we're actually mixing, I forgot what that stuff was called. I do apologize, y'all, but it's starting the base of the wine. And then at that point, we had already added the grape mesh to that mixture. And right now, we're just filling the rest of it up with water. And at that point, I was just talking to her and just asking her a lot of questions, which I apologize, y'all, because I had my finger over the speaker, and you couldn't really hear anything. So that's why I had to really do the voiceover. And I apologize again for that. So she was just explaining to you guys more about the wine, the process, what we was doing, how long it's going to take, just educating us, really. And I didn't get any of that. Well, I got it, but you guys can't hear it. So, and she is so nice, very down to earth, very, very down to earth, and so lovable and jolly, like extremely jolly. She's so jolly to the point where if you come in and you're tired, she's gonna make your day, honey. You're gonna laugh. She's gonna make sure you have a good time, and that's exactly what happened. We had a great time. So here we've already added the yeast and the sugar, and I have Babe here just mixing it because we had to mix it for quite some time to make sure it was all incorporated. And you couldn't mix too fast, you had to mix slowly. And then too, we didn't want to, waste any of our liquid out the bucket because that's pretty expensive what you see. So, yeah. And I just wish y'all could be able to hear what she's saying. But anyway, that little Doppler thing she has in her hand, it's going to measure the alcohol content that's going to be produced. She said it was measuring the density of the wine, so it's going to actually measure and see how much the alcohol content that's going to be in that batch. So I did have extra sugar added because I wanted my wine to be a little stronger. Without it, it was only going to be about 8%, maybe 9% alcohol. But I wanted to have a higher content because, you know, when you buy my wine, I want it to be good, and not only is it good, I want you to be able to taste the quality, and also, you know, and you'll be quite laid back once you have about 1 or 2 glasses. So it wouldn't take a whole bottle of wine and some just for you to feel the effect. You'll just be able to relax, you mellow you out, you know, like after a long day of work, you come home and shower and all that good stuff and fix you a little meal or whatever, and then you just have you a glass of wine, y'all. Ain't nothing like a good glass of wine. Like for the men, they have a cold beer. For us women, we like a good glass of wine. And not just us. Some men prefer wine, like a nice glass of wine as well, you know. So we're not the only ones. I want my wine to be able to be for everyone, you know. And once again, it's not a cheap wine. And I don't want to say it's not a cheap wine. It's not too expensive either. But the batch for this one batch was like, and this is only producing like 29 bottles of wine from what you see. And this batch was about $400. That's a lot, you know. And you know it's not cheap at all getting made. 29 bottles for $400, and had to get quite a few batches made because, you know, this is my wine, this is my business. So yeah, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited because this was like 3 years in the making. Like, this was nothing that was just thought of. This is something I've always wanted to do because I've always enjoyed wine, and I love Livingston's Red Rosé, and that's the best wine I've ever tasted in my life so far. So with me creating my wine, it's like the other wines that I've tasted over the years, like, okay, because every time I taste wine, I'll be like, ooh, I wish it was this. Ooh, I wish it was that. So with me going to be able to do that, I'll be able to come up with my own concept of what I like, of what I think a wine should be. So this is a part of Key Couleur's brand. And this wine is called Luxe, L-U-X, Luxe, because it's luxurious. It's elegant, you know, it's nice, it's full of flavor. So it's a luxurious drink that you would definitely enjoy, and it will not break your pockets either. So I can't wait to announce my wine, y'all. So this actually got to cook up for about 8 weeks. So after 8 weeks, we're going to go back down to Austin, Texas, and we're going to pick up my wine. But first, we're going to have to bottle the wine, put the labels on, and have like a little launch party there. So, yeah. And I'm going to take you guys along for the experience. And when I go back, trust me, y'all, everything will be better. I mean, the sound going to be on for one. So it's going to be a little bit more professional looking when I go back. So here I'm just enjoying some wine that they had, you know. It was fairly good. I was lit and I was tipsy. But this is our stay, y'all. This is where we stayed in Austin. And shout out to Carrie's people. They were very nice. And yeah, hotels and things was not an option. Yeah. So here we was in Irving, Texas, and it was very nice. This is their view, y'all, from their balcony. You're talking about beautiful. The scenery, oh my gosh, y'all, so peaceful, quiet. The wind was blowing. It was like just amazing. Amazing. And that whole strip take you all the way around. They got like bars and things like that. You can walk, restaurants, and you could just walk around at the water side. But yeah, it was very nice. And thank you guys for watching my channel, Kibu Vibes.